Welcome to the Issues in Education course tour. You evidently have gotten somewhere in this course because you found this video, so good for you. The first section that you'll see is Introduction to the Course and Each Other. You have already found the Start Here button and evidently have hopefully read the Getting Started in Issues in Education page. I hope you've watched the course introduction video. It's important to do that because it certainly sets this course in place as it relates to the graduate education, student learning outcomes, as well as the expectations and level of thinking required in this course. As you scroll down, you will find that each of the folders here opens up to give you more information. In the Issues in Education Important Course Information, if you click that, it will open up a file with the graduate learning outcomes, the course objectives, a guide for using the Mackay text. Now, the Mackay text is important text. It's the one that tells you how to write the literature review, but also building the skills up to that point. So you will learn about how to effectively search and survey the literature, how to build the tools of argumentation, and it goes through the rest of the text, but it's extremely important information that will help you get to that level of writing that's expected in the course. The Issues in Education syllabus is a very important piece of information. And when you open that, you will see the graduate program mission statement, but you will also then see the learning outcomes for the graduate school. You will see the course description and the required textbooks that you'll want to make sure that you have so that you have the right textbooks and the right editions of the textbooks. Down a little farther, you will see the assignments and then the total points for all of the assignments, and then the grading scale for the course, which is the same as the grading scale for other courses in the core. You'll see some policies that are important for you to understand. What about late assignments? What will happen if that occurs? The course guidelines, and then as you look at the appendix, it will give you information about the academic integrity policy. This is also found in the graduate catalog, but it's listed again here. It's very important that you understand this information because it will get you, it will help you be familiar with the expectations for plagiarism, academic integrity, honesty, etc. Then going back to the course, here you'll find the folder with all of the assignments, the descriptions of the assignments, and the rubrics. You'll want to be very familiar with the rubrics because they tell you the components that are expected for each assignment, and they'll also tell you how you will be graded. So you're going to want to make sure that all of your assignments have meet the criteria for that rubric. The research and writing tools gives you information about the level and kinds of writing that are expected in this class, and also important information about how to do solid research. When you're in this course, you're going to be doing a lot of research, and if you'll look up here, you'll see links to the college library. Be very familiar with this link because you can not only go on there and search, but if you have a question and need guidance, you can communicate with one of the staff there. They are extremely helpful. This section tells you about research and doing good research, how to look for peer-reviewed journals, what that means, and so this is an important piece as well. Then the Issues in Education assignment schedule. You'll want to be very familiar with this because this gives you all of the assignments and the due dates for this term. And it's written in a weekly format, so you'll understand each week what's expected of you and the due dates for that assignment. When you move farther down, I forgot one thing that I want to talk about, and that's up here under Latest News. When you look at this section, Latest News, you'll see topics. Each week you will be getting a weekly newsletter. It talks about again, what assignments are due that week, but it also gives extremely helpful feedback about assignments that have been turned in, things that students may have struggled with or questions they asked. And it also gives you very helpful tips, scaffolding, and coaching for assignments that are to come. You will find the weekly newsletter there. It'll also be emailed to each one of you, and it will be placed in the professor's forum as well. So you have 3 opportunities, 3 places to read that weekly newsletter. I highly suggest that you do not miss that newsletter. The course is designed around modules. Each module has a particular topic area. Then you'll see the topics listed again. And each course is written so that the module overview and outcomes come first. Let's take a look at Module 2, for example. This module concerns whose interests should schools serve, what should be taught. Here are the topics that you'll be covering. And then if you click on Module 2 Outcomes, Overview and Outcomes, here's the overview. It gives you an idea of the content that's there, the importance of the content, and then how this module fits with all of the other modules in the course. None of the issues that we discuss is an issue unto itself. It is seated in a broader set of issues. And so the overview discusses that. Then you'll see the module outcomes. And so by the end of every module, you know what skills you will have and what you'll be able to do. At the end of each one of those module outcomes, you will see the letters CO, and that stands for the course outcomes. So each module outcome is linked to the course outcomes. So you can see how all of the activities, all of the assignments fit together. The modules all go together. They fit with one another. In the introduction video, it was stated that rather than being standard-based, where you look at each activity or each module as being a separate, discrete topic, we are outcome-based. So all of the modules are built so that they build upon one another and they relate to one another. And that's how we want you to take a look at the course, is that everything relates. Each module is arranged the same. Module 3, here's the title again. Here are the topics for Module 3. Here's the overview and outcome. The required readings are always next. You will see there what text and what readings you'll be required to do. Some modules have a list of supplemental readings. They're not required, but we strongly suggest that you read those because they will help inform your general understanding of the issue. Then you'll see the assignments listed. There'll be journal assignments, there'll be forum assignments, and then a regular assignment that you'll submit. Each module is arranged exactly the same, so that will help your navigation. Going back up to the top of the course, I'd like to show you one more thing, and that's the Graduate Education Writing Center. You all have access to this incredible tool. Students can submit their first draft or their rough draft to the center, and the reviewer will read the draft and make specific edits about APA or content or how it's arranged. They will not tell you. The content comments they make will be something like, you need to provide more explanation about the differences between these authors or the similarities between them. They'll tell you where you need to add or what you need to make more substantial. Then you will receive that feedback so that you can then make the changes in your document before you submit it for a grade. Now that you see how the course is designed, you see where the important information is, and you see how each module is designed, it should make it much simpler for you to navigate the actual course. We wish you the best of luck as you navigate the course. And now go ahead and start Module 1.